Hi, Eagles fans. I'm Chris McPherson, and welcome to the off-season report here on PhiladelphiaEagles.com. A year ago, Brian Dawkins was at his home in Florida, attending to family matters. Now his priorities are solely focused on football, and he knows if this Eagles defense is going to regain its dominant form once again in 2008, the time spent here in the weight room during the off-season conditioning program is paramount to building a foundation for success on the field this season. Doc, first day. Off-season conditioning program. How great does it feel to be back here in Philadelphia?
Oh, well, I've been here. I've been around working out anyway, so it's not a big deal as far as being the first day, as far as me working out. But as far as having the guys here and seeing some of the guys, and then watching the intensity of the guys are lifting with a purpose in mind, it's a good thing.
You came in all jacked up, like you're just ready to get the season started. Is there a new energy in you that maybe you haven't felt in the last couple seasons?
No, I don't know if there's a new energy that I haven't felt. It's just this year my priorities are in a different place. Last year my priorities were where they're supposed to be with my kids and my family. This year my priorities will be where they are, and that's lifting, preparing this body for the rigors of this season to be the player that this team needs me to be.
Can you take me through the process of how you prepare yourself in terms of mentally and physically? Like, do you have a certain peak that, by June, July, you want to be, a certain weight, you want to be lifting a certain amount? Do you have like a set?
I mean, I've been in the league for a long time, so I know my body. My body talks to me, and I listen to it. When I was younger, I didn't listen to my body, but now I listen to it. So there are things that I do, progressions that I go throughout the all season. I don't jump into it running, doing a lot of cardiovascular running hard outside too early. I try to peak myself. Not really peak, but get myself to a certain height and then kind of ease down a little bit as the end of July comes so I can go back up towards camp. So there is a certain mindset that I want to be in. Weight-wise, I'm always a certain weight. Unless I don't work out. If I don't work out, I lose weight. I'm the direct opposite of a lot of people here. So I know that there's certain things that I have to do eating-wise and working out-wise to keep my weight where I want it to be.
What was it like for you watching the playoffs and seeing the way the defense played late in the year, seeing the way the whole team played late in the year, that you guys maybe could have made a run the way the Giants did?
Well, you definitely saw that potential for us to do what we needed to do to move on to the playoffs. Last year, we all know what happened. We didn't capitalize defensively on the things that we could have capitalized on, and offensively, we didn't put our foot on people's throat when we got in the red zone. Those are the things that we'll get better at. Now, there's little things along the way that we need to improve on also, but towards the end, you saw us playing some really good ball, and I think young guys kind of understood what their role is going to be coming this year, and I think that with this off-season conditioning program starting and the guys that are coming, and you see the smiles on their faces and the sweat on their brow from to working out. You see that we're taking the right steps into having the way that the last year ended creep into this season.
What is it like seeing what the Eagles did in the offseason with Asante Samuel, Chris Clemens, that they're making the moves on defense to make this, once again, a top-tier defense?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how – the thing about when you bring new guys in is a gelling process and them getting adapted to a different system and just a different scheme and different role in a different scheme. But when you have talent – and teachable talent to be able to put into Jim's scheme, and especially the way that Jim calls his defense, the potential is there for guys to go out and make plays. Now it's up for us to make them when we were put in those positions.
What was it like meeting Asante? He's one of the guys who's been here for the first day. Have you had a chance to talk with him, get a chance to know him?
Yeah, I talked to him. We talked, and when he signed the deal, I talked to him and congratulated him and welcome him aboard, welcome him to the family. And we talked a little bit about this year and what we were thinking and aspiring for this year to be as a unit. A team also, but especially a unit, to be able to gel and to do the things we know we need to do to make this a dominant defense and to always keep us in games. And Jim's always preaching us for us to keep the points down. And when having, the capable cornerbacks to do those things, which we've always had here in Philadelphia, it makes keeping points down a lot easier.
How important is it for guys like yourself and Donovan and Asante to be here to set an example for the younger guys that, yes, you guys got a little bit of taste of winning at the end of last season, but now you got to see what it's like to put in the work so that you can carry that over to 2008?
Well, just like I mentioned earlier about me being in the league a long time and working out and knowing my body, these young guys don't really know what to expect every year, year in and year out. They'll get a taste of it, but that's why it's up for us as veterans to be able to work out with these guys every once in a while. I won't be here every day with these guys, but when I come in and work out, I work out with intensity. That's the way I am. That's the way I was built when I began to play this game. I work out a certain way, and so I hope they look and learn from some of the veteran guys and how we, as an Eagles organization, especially players, how we approach working out. It's not a fun session. It's not a joke session. We will laugh a little bit, but when I work out at a certain level.
My last question is this: will you be able to get back to the form that you had in 2006 when you were one of the best safeties in the game, and then you showed that, no matter how long you've been in the league, that you still had it, you were still able to bring it week in and week out?
Well, that's the plan. I mean, I guess what people don't understand, I'm a blessed man. I'm a blessed man of God, and I've been blessed to do what I do at a high level for a long period of time. And as long as I'm healthy, as long as I can do the things that I need to do in the weight room, which I'm able to do with nothing aching, that I can push the weight that I need to push to get my body prepared for this year, there is no doubt in my mind that I'll be able to get where I need to be and have a dominant year. That's just the way I believe, because like I said, I'm a man of faith and I'm blessed. So there is no doubt in my mind that I will get back to where I need to be the player that I need to be for this team in order for this defense to be dominant like years past.